This week, Kale helped me out in the yard trimming up the bushes, getting ready for his 16th birthday party. He's been a big help this summer and is growing up very, very quickly. Saturday morning, Dad and I headed out to visit my buddy Jack, and we picked up a U-Haul trailer. Had to put a new ball on the back. Nothing is ever easy. All we had was a come-along to ratchet up the car. Not thinking much about it, we headed down that way. Driving past Old Tappan Lake was really cool, brought back a lot of memories. My father's dad, Pete, Grandpa Pete, would get a place down here in the summer quite often. And we were coming down here to pick up this 1982 Pontiac Firebird. My buddy Jack had it, and we had been talking, and he's building his Pinto, and he gave me a deal I couldn't pass up. It has some aftermarket rear suspension parts, UMI. He has the transmission supports, and he had yanked this motor and transmission that was in it. It's a 327 that's going in his Pinto, and he sold me the car as a roller, as is, with the title. The car is 44 years old and very solid. Not hardly any rust on the car. I mean, actually, the Dodge has more rust than this car does. So this is the next chapter. Very solid car. He left the shifter in it for me. It has some switches on the dash. I shared a lot of these videos on Facebook. You guys might have seen. We'll show it again. It's going to be a lot of fun. Ratcheting up on the trailer was a little bit of work. We took turns. My dad, Jack, and I, and before you know it, we headed up there. The car really is a dream come true. More ways than one. Really happy about the friendship I made with my buddy Jack, spending time with my dad. It was a great weekend. We have a lot to figure out. The steering column, whether I'm going to replace the steering wheel. Steering column's a little bit loose, needs tightened up. I will obviously want to mount another seat, fix the roll cage. But overall, I'm ecstatic. Alright guys, we're back. Another episode. And you guys got to see the new purchase we made. I gave a couple hints right before we went on vacation. A couple live feeds. I made some comments about purchasing the 82 Firebird. I'm ecstatic. Can't wait to start building on it. Definitely need to sell the Dodge as soon as possible. So if you're friends, please share it. I think I'm asking a pretty fair price. I have a lot of new parts for it. Yeah, I'm beyond stoked about the Firebird. I think it's way more of a dream car. The Dodge was never a dream car. It was a family car. I bought the car because of the Hemi. I like the Hemi platform. I like the idea of having horsepower and being able to go to the track and bracket race. And things evolved, and I put time into it and gutted it and did things to it and, made it the best of what I could do with what I had. So I think going forward, I'm going to post a picture of the motor that Dad has for the Splash. The Firebird's definitely not going to sit around a long time. I can't let that happen. Here in the next week, I'm going to be bringing the car back here to this house, getting it on jack stands, getting the tires off, looking at the rear drum brakes, thinking about converting over to disc brakes all the way around. Just, you know, certain things, painting degreasing the engine bay, repainting the wheel walls, you know, just certain things, cleaning it up. I'm going to spend time doing that and make a game plan. I'm going to post a picture of this motor that Dad has. That potentially can go in the Firebird. It's a pretty good build. It's a Summit block, 5.3 iron block LS. And we're talking about putting a blow-through carb with a single turbo, maybe a nitrous kit on there as well for a scramble. That motor should be good for the application we're doing. We just need to check and make sure that the piston rings have enough gaps. So we're gonna have to pull the heads and go through the motor a little bit. He's willing to lend me that motor. Now, if we sell the Dodge, I could use that motor, potentially buy a brand new carb, brand new transmission, and you know, the rear end is definitely not the best. We'll have to launch soft and watch what we do. But I think the car is going to be a better overall competitive car for what we're trying to do and what we're trying to accomplish. I've been wanting to do something like this for a while. I had my eye on a lot of G bodies, but as you know, good Monte Carlo roller is hard to come by cheap. I got this car from my buddy Jack. He needed to get rid of it. He sold it to me for a price that he wasn't going to sell it to everybody else for. So let's just say that car has a title. I want to make it a street car, but I want to make it a hard tire car. A car I can drive to the track, drive home from the track. E85 would be the best option. Go get me a brand new E85 carburetor. That way I can stop at gas stations, get the E85, and be on my way. Yeah, I'm beyond stoked. I'm open to sponsorships, partners, people that maybe want to business up and, you know, take turns driving the car. You know, I'm always open to different options. Splitting the purse, you know, that type of thing. If you're willing to help me invest in the car, I'll give you seat time. I'll give you half my winnings, whatever. I'm open for discussion. This is a dream of mine, though, you know, and I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here, but you know, damn it, I want to say I built this, you know, me. This is my work. This is my vision. This was my dream. You know, the Dodge has been great to me. It's sad to see it go, but it's not a race car. It's going to take a lot of money, you know, and I would rather dump that money into a car that is more my dream car. You know, growing up watching Knight Rider, this car, you know, it was an iconic car growing up. A 2009 Dodge Charger is never going to be iconic, okay? I mean, there's a couple out there in the world that are super badass. The Red Baron's one of them, but that guy has over 100 grand dumped in that car. And I want to make this an economy build. I want to make it, you know, it's not going to be a hard tire killer, but I want to be more competitive. If you're sleeping on me, if you have hiccups, it's going to go A to B and it's going to do the job, you know what I mean? And be in the mid sixes, that's what the goal is. So I think we're headed in the right direction. I'm pumped about it. I'd like to wish my son a happy 16th birthday here coming up this Saturday. He's going to be 16. I can't believe how fast time has gone by. It's unreal. I hope everybody had a great 4th of July. I'm going to be at Magnolia next Sunday for the Dan Tucky Memorial Race that my buddy Tyler's putting on for his father. We lost him last year to cancer, so I'm going to be there to support that, do a little bracket racing with the Dodge, see if we can't be consistent. I'll probably put the Mickey Thompsons on, but I'm thinking about running the hard tires just so I can practice launching. In preparation for the race that's coming up at Quaker. I'm looking into running hard tire there, and we're looking to get my buddy Jack to run his first hard tire race. So hopefully we'll see you guys at Quaker. Unless I sell the car next week, you never know. It could happen. If that happens, then this build's going to go quickly, and things add up. You know, there's a lot that car needs. It needs a dual fan. It's going to need, if I go with the alcohol carb, I won't need an intercooler. So that's one plus. I'm not going to go with a massive or twin turbo setup. It's going to be a single turbo, like I said. That motor should make mid fours, 500 horsepower the way it is. It's a pretty solid build. So, you know, it's kind of a perfect fit. And Dad's not in a hurry to build his Splash as much as a hurry as I am with this car. So, down the road we can add a little bit of detail here and there. I'd like to put a drag wing on it, of course. I'd like to get a cowl induction hood, fiberglass, because that hood on that Firebird was heavy. Came with a spare hood, but them hoods are definitely heavier than the Dodge hood. I will say that. The Dodge is a way heavier car, but the Firebird could definitely go for a fiberglass hood. And I'm going to hood pin it. It's going to be removable. That's the route that I'm probably going to go with. Did a little AI picture, as you guys can see. You've seen earlier, and yeah, it's a sexy car. So I am beyond stoked. I can't wait to see the next chapter of BB Motorsports, to see where this car takes us. Hopefully puts us closer towards the winner's circle. So I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys have a great week, and hopefully I'll get some footage of the Dantucky Memorial Race and put in, drop more videos this summer than I have in previous summers. So thank you guys again, and I'll keep you all in my thoughts and prayers. Hope you guys do me as well. And I appreciate every single one of you that subscribe, watches, and we'll see what the future holds. I appreciate you.